Behind the ravishing walls of those historical sites, the unheard trauma lies. When the COVID 19 pandemic brought the whole world into a halt in March 2020, most sectors of the economy suffered a significant blow, with travel and tourism being among the most severely impacted. Even within the tourism industry, the situation has been more acute for tour guides who rely exclusively on fees and tips from Indian and international visitors. For the past 2 years, the guides have been going through severe financial problems as tourism, their sole source of livelihood, has been completely shut down. You are not planning on taking any guide?
No, not here. Not at the moment. No.
Okay.
We read all the information on the internet,
Okay.
blogs, travel blogs.
ऐसे ही घूमना पसंद है बिना गाइड के।
COVID pandemic period, it was the worst period for us because the tourism industry was the first affected and is still is not recovered. We were not having any work. We were sitting at home. I'm in this industry, almost 30 years now, and at this age, I can't do anything else.
I worked for so many years. I never felt like this, but from not working from 2.5 years, now I feel that I have done a great mistake not having any other work along with this.
We manage somehow, as far as the house expenses are concerned. Some people, some of my colleagues, we've spoken to each other, they've taken the loan, they were having some FD for the bad times, so, they've broken the FDs, some have sold their gold,
Nothing is left now. Not even a single penny left. In 2.5 years, you can imagine how we managed. And the government recently, they gave us 1 lakh rupee loan. Loan only, yeah. Which on 7%.
So just to show on record, they given the loan to some people, in a hurry, maybe in a day or two, they completed all the facilities. But after that, all my colleagues, I still have a message today morning. One of my colleagues is struggling hard to get that 1 lakh.
Everything was stopped in a very short span of time. So in the beginning, we are not much worried because we thought it will be continue for 1 month or something like that. But it was beyond our expectation. It will continue more than years and years.
Throwing the garbage in the dustbin, you can see they'll be sitting here, but they will not walk up to the dustbin to throw the garbage there. In the same way, they feel that they don't need a guide because there is no point of taking a guide, wasting their money. There are lots of unauthorized guide, and they are working, and some of them, they work on a very low wages. So the agents, they use them. They don't have that knowledge. They don't have that experience. They will hire their own driver or the tout outside with less money, and they don't get the full information. The wrong information they take from the country or from the monument, and so this is damaging. Not only the guide profession, but also our culture also. Our history also. So the kids are learning wrong history.
Government side, we don't have any incentive. We don't have any kind of facility. We are just like a daily wage laborer. Though our license is provided by the
As a
ministry.
female, yes. Sometimes when I go to the monument, and when there is a lady group also. So the people sometimes they stare at us. So sometimes it's very awkward because we are freelance. So it's challenge for us to get the work also. So how sometimes the travel agents, they are not very good. So let it be. Dash, dash, dash. Don't know that we are that much educated. They just feel like the touts on the road, they started guiding. So they think about all the guides in the same way. Like they talk, hey guide, chalo aap idhar chalo, chalo aap udhar chalo. So it's really disrespectful for us.
Indian society, they don't consider our profession is a respectable profession.
Exactly.
Because they have a different image of guide. If somebody say, "अरे guide का काम करता है," अरे छोड़ो यार इसके साथ में क्या बच्चों की शादी करनी है, ये तो गाइड है, यू नो. सो दैट काइंड ऑफ ए like attitude our Indian society.
If we talk about the overseas guests, they respect us a lot. You know, they give us equal status. They wanted to eat with us. They wanted to make us sit with them. Discuss about the family, discuss about the culture. But as far as the Indians are concerned, sometimes they take it say, as a Raju guide, कि गाइड है भैया, ये खड़ा हुआ है, इसको तो हमने खरीद लिया है एंड ये वही करेगा जो हम बोलेंगे.
Food has damaged our image very badly. When they made a guide movie or Raja Hindustani or whatever, so like the guides are explained like a Raju guide, like a tout. And they don't understand that guides are so educated and valuable for the monument and for the people. They should come and they should hire a guide so they can get all the information. No, I don't think so. No, not at all. Because there are lots of things which I have seen. I try to Google many things. Sometimes I don't find.
Listen many stories from them. Because when somebody is speaking a story about their monuments, about the culture, about the feeling, you cannot get the similar kind of feeling with the instrument.
Miss the tumultuous journey of unleashing the beauty behind the past, their actions, their voice, their knowledge passes through the delved image of seclusion. The Ministry of Tourism, established in 1967, works to provide trained guides to all the tourists in India and abroad. With the ravages of time, the fraudery and lack of government incentives limits their charm to work and earn. To improve the conditions of this working community, the government needs to install proper well-structured counters and signboards to avoid frauds and to improve the tourism in India.